They say these things when they want to try. Look, even for me personally, my character, and they would try to attack my character. They'll say he a rat or he just a snap.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is ask him who I told on.
Paperwork.
I ain't never told on no nigga in my life, boy.
Yeah.
In the Prem situation, look at this case. It'll tell you who told on him.
Right.
My name ain't in that case. You see what I'm saying? But they talking about, they try to use that I needed to order protection, but why it feels like I'm the bully out here then? If I needed protection, you needed protection, nigga, and your protection gone. That's the truth. That's what the
Right.
And then, look, they used to try to put a spin on anything, like for you, to try and make it look good. And then when you get a beef with or disputes with the younger artists, new artists, they don't know what to use against you, so they use whatever someone else used.
Right.
So they go back and they go, "Oh, you this." You heard it when Meek was talking, and you heard it when French was talking, and it's like, I don't take offense to it when they're doing it, because I know what they're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I took offense for where it actually started. And you never see, let Jimmy Hinchman tell you I'm a snitch. Let Prem tell you I'm a snitch. Just say it one time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because Jimmy been snitching since 1942. I'm talking Don Julio, nigga.
Yo, it's Big Ant the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV, make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on the convo and topic that they kept the algorithm hot and rocking for the past week or so, where it's now became T.I. and the entire Harris family versus Curtis 50 Cent Jackson once again, as we've seen something that we ain't never seen before in hip-hop and rap, where it's not just one rapper versus another rapper, it's both of his sons involved at all, and they all dropped 3 different songs on the same day. T.I. led with Lessons, then King came after that with Say Less, which was the most disrespectful one out of all the 3, and then The Money came through at the end with Miss Jackson. And with this going on now, one of the things that T.I. and King have spoke on is 50 Cent telling, having paperwork, saying that he done snitched on somebody before. And I had a links in the description where you can watch that clip in the beginning in full from Cigar Talk, where Najee talked to 50 Cent about this as it got resurfaced now with everything going on. It started on Twitter where I was seeing it at first with Raindrops Media, then other Twitter platforms was posting it. Then I started to see it make its way onto Instagram with everything happening and him being accused of telling when 50 Cent addressed this back in 2020. And I didn't want to come on here and then, even say in the video that King and T.I. was alleging this, because T.I. was saying it in the songs. T.I. even said it a couple weeks ago that he had paperwork on 50 Cent, things like that. And then we speaking on that, I said I didn't know. I said I wasn't confirming it. I just said they said it, but I wanted to make sure I put out the other side as well, since it's getting rotation on the internet right now, that 50 Cent has spoke on it right there, said that the 2 guys that I had the beef with that was going up, which is in Supreme, about the Supreme team, about Murder Inc., they all locked in and tied in, and then also Jimmy Hinchman. Neither one of them have ever said that I told on them. Neither one of them ever called me a snitch and say I gave up no type of information. You can go look up their paperwork in their cases and see that my name is not mentioned in any of them. And they're not the ones saying it. It's other people. I feel like he's referencing. I didn't go watch the full clip. The full interview on this one, but he's probably referencing like Ja Rule, maybe Irv Gotti at that point in 2020, or different people in Murder Inc. who was saying he told. I don't know, and I'm not going to look up the paperwork either. People who want to do that, y'all go get into that. As I told y'all already, I'll cover it when it's the topic, and I've been covering the news, and I know people looking, but y'all know why I stand with it. The paperwork parties, all that stuff is for the streets. I don't agree with people telling. I believe it's a man code. The code of silence is something that's tied to black culture off the strength of where our parents, grandparents, and our ancestors come from, where we didn't have an authority figure in this country that were here for us. If you told them people anything, they was going to use, abuse, and do your people dirty. No snitching. Go back to slavery days with us. It's about morals, codes, and ethics. Nothing to do with the street talk. But in today's time, it get people clicking, and get people watching, It get people viewing. It be people that don't even care about it. They'll just throw these jackets on anybody and they'll just make stuff up. I don't want to be a part of that, but I'm in this game. It is part of the conversation. So when it's up there, I'll speak on it. I know it's going to get the traffic here, and I'll use it as a way to give a lesson where, hey, fam, no snitching, go back to slavery days with my people. Let's keep this all the way 1,000. I'm letting these outsiders, these people that's really not a part of our culture, or these other people who just looking for a moment on the internet, come rewrite what we stand for as a people with the code of silence that we've had since 500 plus years ago, where the slave catchers was the cops, bro. The slave master was the ones that we had to keep the code of silence from. Hey, mind your business, and you see and you don't see, and you don't go tell them people nothing, because they looking to only dog you out. They will kill you, they will beat you, they will humiliate you, and we had to find ways to navigate through this, whether it be, hey, we got some extra food that they don't know about. Hey, we got somebody that can read. We planning our escape. You can't have people around who finna tell in them type of situations, and that just came throughout time. Now, when it comes to the streets, if you signed up for that, every man is supposed to take accountability for his own actions. Our parents raised us the same way. Some of y'all still ain't gonna get it when it come to it. If you want to go look at the paperwork, go look that up yourself. I'm just speaking on what they try to water it down to with all this other stuff that they do now. Whereas in our community, fam, I can speak up to this. I'm not gonna speak for everybody. Our grandparents knew the dudes that was on the block hustling. They knew the dudes who was at the corner store hustling. They knew everybody in the black community. A lot of people knew each other. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. My grandparents, where they from, they knew everybody on the block. They knew the trap houses on the block. They knew who was hustling. They didn't call the police on them. They just minded their business. They knew the people who was dying there scoring. They knew it was in the neighborhood on drugs. Everybody, family knew everybody. So you know what happened at that point in time? They just said, hey, as long as you ain't bringing it into my yard, you ain't killing nobody innocent and doing nothing that on the street, we gonna mind our business. We ain't finna call the police. You ain't got no loud noise. You do what you do. Now, I do be times with things that went left, with people who didn't have nothing to do with nothing get involved and get injured or hurt and things. Then that can turn into something, but y'all get my gist of it overall. Our code of silence is not tied to being a street dude, a gangster. It's about having morals and principles, being a man and taking accountability for your actions. Let's just get that clear. Now, when it comes to this 50 Cent battle at this point in time, with T.I. and his sons on the internet. This is an internet battle, and it's music on T.I. and they side as well. They using that and tying it all in one. T.I. got an album coming out. 50, I feel, didn't know that they was gonna take it this far. Who knew that King would jump out there and go at his mama the way he's been going? Who knew that T.I. would go this crazy with it and say, you know what, I'm gonna go all the way up there, because 50 Cent is most definitely gonna go all the way up there. And he is gonna wait for the moment he can get back at them, which is true. But right now, in this moment in time, they up. They got what they wanted. 50 Cent gonna wait it out and see what moment he can get. Who knows what else he got planned. But right now, they didn't took it. They didn't, hey, we gonna beat you at the game. And for people, I see people on the internet trying to be biased, fam. I'm not choosing sides in this, but the internet has been 50 game for years of humiliating people, clowning people, and 50 got a big following. So if he mocking you and clowning and joking on you when you at your worst, the world is seeing it. He's gonna clown and joke and make fun of you, all that. So they playing his game right now. We'll just have to see how it turn out. Hey, tell me what y'all think. We got more coming. Most definitely, y'all tap into that Urban Politicians TV Patreon as well. Got some exclusive content on there already, and it's going to be more dropping. We got to get into some more stuff, and we're going to have more stuff dropping right here on the channel. Also, I'll keep y'all updated with everything. Just want to get that side out there since I covered the other part as well. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.